Engross second substitute Senate Bill 5769 on third reading and final passage as amended by the House. Remarks, the gentleman from the 33rd District, Representative Upthegrove.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is my pleasure to rise in support of this legislation which moves Washington towards a coal-free future. In 2007, we passed legislation to mitigate the environmental impacts of the emissions from energy generation. And among other things, that bill then prohibited power facilities providing baseload generation that emitted more than 1,100 pounds of greenhouse gases per megawatt hour from signing long-term contracts after 2008. The legislation before us takes the next step on the path for facilities covered by that prohibition. The bill provides for an orderly transition away from coal. It ensures investments in the future of the communities impacted by that transition, and it allows time for the market to prepare for new, cleaner resources and technologies. And in the process, we provide certainty to our economy and the environment. And I respect that there are folks who think we shouldn't be doing this, and there are folks who think we aren't doing this fast enough. But we have before us an opportunity to be a national model for how business and the environmental community can work together to build a clean energy economy. And what a path it has been. There are a lot of people to thank. The Speaker of the House who put this idea on the table several years ago, the Governor who pursued good faith negotiations, the Senator from the 23rd who persisted when most of us thought an agreement was out of reach, citizen activists who drove some people absolutely nuts, but who kept a spotlight on the issue, and a company that values their role as a good neighbor, employer, and corporate citizen. When we first held a hearing in the Environmental Committee on the bill, the hearing room was full. The overflow hearing room was full, and the Senate gallery was full as they broadcast the hearing on the wall of the Senate chamber. And we heard nothing but passionate disagreement. And the final hearing, however, on this bill was much different. We saw all of the key parties sitting side by side at the testimony table: business, labor, environmental and health advocates, all asking us to move forward. And I think we should heed that call and move forward with this historic agreement. And I ask for your support.